Hi Aries, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. And Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st, 2020. Alright guys, so this is going to be a general reading for the Aries Collective, so where it's so general. If you're noticing specific messages not resonating with you, don't try to force it. It simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well, they really are just general guidelines here in the reading. So keep that in mind. People tend to experience things differently. We're all in different parts of our journey, so you might notice things resonating a few days or weeks before and after the dates, right? Okay. Just wanted to put a little note out there about free reading contest. Keep an eye out for the next video. I'll have the winner announced. All right, guys, getting into the energies here. I hope everyone is doing well. I'd like to thank everyone for all of the lovely comments that I've been reading. I don't respond to every one of them, but I certainly do read them, guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's get started. Spirit, please provide messages for Aries. And this is to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st. These are your cards. Let's take a look. So this will be your inspirational message. I'll leave that until the end and then we'll take a look. This is your energy oracle card. It provides us with the overall energies here in this reading today. It says impartiality. What are you impartial about? Let's look into the details and clarify with the cards. Okay, so I don't do reversals unless I'm doing personal reading. I just kind of wanted to put that out there, guys. All right, so we have 1, 2 major arcana cards. Oh no, 3. Sorry about that. So, first card out, 8 of Swords. So as you can see on the card itself, it says at the bottom, restriction. So this is definite lack of, it's a lack of vision. I'm sensing it's feeling as though maybe being stuck in some sense. So overall, it's fears and burdens, right? What this is going to represent. Here in this reading, I am sensing that it's going to mean change for you, no question. You're really right on the brink of this change, okay? And you very much realize during this time. So it might be a light bulb moment that you get, or just an aha kind of epiphany coming your way. So you are feeling restricted at this time. So it could be relating to your circumstances at work. It could be relating to a relationship that you're in. It could be some type of a project that you're working on. So it's really whatever resonates with you here, where it's a general reading, right? I'm getting, I can't, I can't shake it, and I'm just going to put it out there. I probably won't dwell on it too much, but I definitely am sensing this is putting, for some of you in particular, this is regarding a relationship now, that there is someone in this relationship who is not free to make a commitment. So it's almost as if there's a third party here in it. I'm going to be honest, it's almost a third party situation, okay? So I'm sensing, as far as that goes, your way to go about dealing with things is to be in this impartial energy. You're going to just not care one way or another, because it's something that you realize you don't have control over. You can't control another person. So it's allowing you to not carry the burden by remaining impartial. So that's really also allowing you to stay in control of your own future. And if that is not your situation concerning the relationship, this is very likely symbolic here of feeling as though you have too much responsibility. And the next card up is a major arcana card. So it's the Hermit card, and you can see at the bottom of the card it says contemplation. So for those of you who are dealing with the situation as far as a relationship goes, you could be going through a realization that you're not going to resist a time of loneliness right now, because it's going to allow you to retreat into your thoughts and kind of deal with the situation in a healthy way. Really just overall allowing yourself to get the answers that you need and to know yourself on a much deeper level. And for those of you who are not dealing with the relationship side, and you're more so dealing with feeling as though you have a lot of responsibilities, I'm sensing that you're in the impartial energy here as a form of protection. So I also have another message, and for those of you who are dealing with the third party situation, the message is really, really clear in the reading here. You are distancing yourself from the relationship. Okay, you realize when it comes down to it that it could be overwhelming you, so you are completely cutting things off in that area of your life. You're no longer entertaining it. Some kind of tense energies here, I know. Let's keep moving on. Seven of Pentacles. And as you can see at the bottom, it says potential. This is here in your reading, guys, to tell you not to doubt your abilities. Even so, more so, don't doubt the path that you've chosen for yourself. You are making choices based on what you feel intuitively is best for you, and no one knows what's best for you better than your higher self. Six of Pentacles. This relates to generosity here. All right, so guys, if this is you in some way seeking comfort, I am getting a big time energy of compassion and humility here. So if that is the case and you're reaching out for some type of emotional comfort, definitely getting that you have the support, you are protected in that area, and somebody is going to be very generous with their time and able to come to you to help you out, which you should be so, so grateful for. And for others who are just dealing and struggling with too much responsibility at this time, this is a really big symbol here for you of balance. So that is going to come into balance. Now the next card is a major arcana card. It's the Tower card, and it says destruction. So when this comes out, what it's telling me is that something that you've been doing hasn't been working. So at this point, if you've been not willing to budge in a specific situation, so if you're in a relationship where it's a third-party relationship and you just, for whatever reason, haven't been able to let it go, there's something that is going to happen. It's like the universe is stepping in for your own best interest and forcing you to make the change. So if it's relating to feeling too much responsibility, it could be the same thing. It could be the universe is stepping in at this time, making it known that you have too much on your plate, that you need to ask for help, and putting you in a situation where you have no choice but to do so. They push you. When these towers come out, you're being pushed in some way or another. It's almost like you're being backed into a corner and you have no choice but to deal with the situation. You've either remained stagnant for too long, you've remained impartial for too long. So at this point, it's unfortunate, temporarily unfortunate for you to have to be in that situation, but it is to bring, it's allowing space to open up to bring something new, something better your way. That's the biggest message here with this Tower. This is going to allow you to end the chaos. This is going to allow you to surrender. And then you're going to notice that you're going to have a new beginning. That is the best way to look at situations like towers that are happening in your life. They very much are there to get you through a time that's not serving you and into a place that you were meant to be. All right, next card. Next card is Eight of Pentacles. So luckily, guys, this says achievement right here. very good indication right after the Tower that you're going to have success moving forward after this Tower moment. So at this point, you're going to know where to focus your energy, and just by knowing that, success is going to follow. All right, so it doesn't come easily to you guys. Wow, you guys have another major arcana card. You have the Hangman. And it says limbo. You're in limbo. So yes, you're going to go through the Tower moment. You're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel as though you've been wasting time, making sacrifices. Okay, so this is really a very symbolic card here in your reading, showing what being impartial here is doing to your energies. It's keeping you in limbo. So really at this time, it's all about bringing the situation to light, seeing the situation that you're in from a new or different perspective. It's all about staying calm, really to allow yourself, again, to connect with your higher self and listen to that intuition that is you're so finely in tune with. And as the story unravels, it is what it is, guys. It's the Three of Swords, which Three of Swords is heartache. It's sorrow here. It's a feeling of loss and tears, definite tears. And finally, affairs of the heart is what's coming, is what I'm hearing. So it's going to be so important for you to free yourself, to feel the pain and see the truth here in the situation and the matter that you're dealing with. And as difficult as it is to hear this when you're experiencing this, this has happened for a reason. And through my journey, I've noticed, especially when you go through these hard times, you do notice, whether it be days, months, weeks, or years later, you do notice things come full circle, and you start to see, wow, I'm kind of understanding why that had to happen now, because it had to get me to this place where I'm at today. And without that situation taking place in my life, I may not have been strong enough or had enough courage or been disciplined enough to deal with challenging situations in my life to get where I am today. And today, you could be in such a happy place, and you got there as a direct result of the hardships that you've been through. And for others, it's really all about getting rid of your stress, your anxiety, your fears. Right? Because that is so toxic to have that in your system, for especially for long periods of time. So really, by staying impartial, you kind of have to ask yourself, are you really being impartial if you still have the stress in your life relating to a certain matter? Or is it just kind of a cover up for you to kind of shove it under the mat, right? And things don't always go smoothly, guys. Next card is Knight of Swords. It says at the bottom, it says drama. So there may be, this is again symbolic of stress, but there may be confrontations that take place. There's a definite sense that you're dealing with someone who's quite immature, or even unstable, so not mentally or healthy, so they might have mental health problems, and it confuses the situation even more. So at all costs, this is here to tell you to avoid being drawn back into this unnecessary situation that you're looking to free yourself from. Also, at the end of the day, if drama does come your way, don't take it on personally, right? If you're not the initiator of the drama, you don't own that drama. The person who is initiating it does. It's their fight. It's nothing whatsoever to do with you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifying cards here. This is pretty intense, guys. Spirit, please provide additional messages for Aries. What additional, wow. What additional messages, Spirit, can you send forward for Aries? And this is to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st. Any additional messages that you can send forward? What clarifying details can you send forward, Spirit, for Aries? One additional message, please. Thank you. Oh, we got two. All right, guys. Prince of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Prince of Swords. All right, so this is going to tell me here in your reading that you are coming into a place when everything is said and done of becoming that free spirit. You are freeing yourself of conflict. You are freeing yourself from hardships. You are freeing yourself from anything that is limiting you. You are freeing yourself and your emotional well-being from relying on others to fill your own cup, if that makes sense. So to me, that's a pretty big outcome. It really is the beginning of something really great for you coming up. Ten of Cups, this is all about you coming back into alignment here. This is divine love. So you are really connecting with your higher self. This is going to allow you to feel the feelings of just blissfulness. Yeah, in this reading, it's all about getting into harmony. Okay. And then the next card you have is Ace of Pentacles. So this is going to relate to your pentacles. So this is your opportunity to manifest abundance here. Yeah, so it's very good news on that front. If this is something that you feel you want to invest your time into, the energies are really great right now to manifest abundance in your life. Abundance can mean different things to different people, but whatever it is that you're putting your attention towards and you are aligning your energies, right? So the feelings that you have towards a specific situation, it's like the boomerang that you throw out, the exact same thing will come back to you. So it's all about your feelings that you have regarding the situation of abundance. So whatever you're feeling is emitting a signal and putting it out there into the universe, which is going to allow more of that feeling to come back your way. So if you're taking the time out right now to really make this focus something that you can focus on in a positive mindset, this could really help you to progress forward and get yourself maybe out of the other sticky situations that you found yourself in recently. Really great energy for you to really start to develop something that could be of interest to you. Five of Cups. This is overall your energies. When everything is said and done, you might have some feelings of regret. Don't beat yourself up about it. We're all human, right? Don't let this make you a person who is pessimistic. Don't let this make you a person who is... Don't be a scorned individual. You don't want the things that are meant to help us grow and learn and develop, both on a personal and spiritual level, to bring you down and keep you stuck. We're always learning. Life is about learning. If we're not learning, we're not living. So don't let it keep you in the pessimistic mindset. Don't get stuck here. You can live here for a little while and then let it go. Liking this on your guys' outlook. Four of Cups. So it says at the top, luxury. So some of you definitely, double indication here in the reading, have the opportunity to bring in some really fantastic manifestations into your life. So focus on those positive things that you have going for you at this time. This might also be you reevaluating your past situation and understanding that it's not as terrible as it seems, because the more that time goes on, we start to see things in a different light. So I'm getting that for some of you. All right, and the last card here is the Prince of Swords. Loving this as well. It's you really getting new ideas coming your way. You're starting to really get curious. You're really starting to get curious here. So you could be getting curious about your next steps, your next phase, your next plan of action. You really have a thirst for knowledge regarding something in particular here. So whatever it is that's specific to you, you're doing your homework, you're doing your research, you're making a plan. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is really where you're going to start to become inspired again. You're going to start to feel motivated again. This is where, to me, this is in my journey, this is a make it or break it, a sink or swim. You can choose to remain the negative, pessimistic personality. The world hates me. Why am I being punished? Or you can make a conscious choice, because we all have free will, and it definitely is a choice to say, you know what, I made it through that, and it's made me stronger, it's made me wiser, and I'm ready to take on more challenges. If I can get through that, who knows what else I can accomplish. So I'm sensing that you guys are really going to come through this looking pretty good at long term, right? Okay, so that's the end of the reading. Let's get a look at your inspirational message here to end the reading. It says, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. Is that not exactly what your Tower moment is going to end up doing for you? You're going to have to surrender here, and you're going to have to let the universe take over. And they're going to gently, and if not gently, the universe does, start out quite subtle, and if that doesn't work, yeah, they probably do put you through some stressful situations and just push you off a deep end, and it's sink or swim. And this is where your free will comes in, and you make the choices. You make that choice for yourself. And this is really where you realize what you're made of. And you can really start to feel proud and strong. So when things come full circle, guys, it looks really good, right? Might not look good in the moment, but you're looking at big picture here. If you keep that mentality, this is going to work out for you. I can promise that things will get better. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this reading. I would like to thank each and every single one of you who take the time out to watch these videos, everyone who've left lovely comments, just so appreciative of all of it, really from the bottom of my heart. So keep in touch. Next week will likely be the winner reveal for the free personal reading contest. So I hope to see you guys come back from week to week. If you would like to like the video, I'm not going to put that out there. It's totally free will, right? All right, guys. So if you haven't already, please remember to go ahead and, you guessed it, click on subscribe. Bye.